Okay, now we will be starting with the alternative method, that is by not using any graphs. So by definition we can say acceleration A is change in velocity by time t. Change in velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity, and final velocity we denote by v, initial velocity we denote by u. So A will be equal to v minus u by t, and then by cross multiplying at will be equal to v minus u, and simultaneously v will be equal to u plus at. So this was an easy proof for the first equation. Now for the second equation, what we will do, just remember we will be calculating the distance traveled again like for the graphical method, but here we won't be calculating the areas of any trapezium or rectangle because we are not using any graph. So we will be using the formula, that is average velocity into time. So how we get the average velocity? Final velocity plus initial velocity by 2 into time. So final velocity is v again, initial velocity is u, time is t. So v plus u by 2 into t. Again, if you remember that in the second equation we are not having the role of final velocity, that is v. So we will replace v. From the first equation it is very much clear that v is equal to u plus at. So I am putting that value, and then by calculating we are getting s is equal to ut plus half at square. That is our second equation. Now here for the third equation, again we will be applying the same formula for distance traveled, that is average velocity into time, that is u plus v by 2 into t. Now in the third equation, time does not play any role, that is time is not affecting the third equation. So we will replace t. Again from the first equation we are getting v minus u by a is equal to t. We are putting it, and then by cross multiplying 2a is equal to v square minus u square. If you don't remember how we are getting v square minus u square, see v minus u into v plus u. That will be equal to v square minus u square. So simultaneously v square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is our third equation. Okay, now here are some special cases, that is how the equations of motions look like if u is equal to 0 or if a is equal to negative. So one side I have written the equations of motion so that it is easier for you to just recap what were the equation of motion and can compare with the given conditions. The first condition is when u is equal to 0, that is the initial velocity is 0, or you can say the body is starting from rest. So by putting u equal to 0, the first equation becomes v is equal to at, the second becomes s is equal to half at square, and the third one becomes v square is equal to 2as. And the second condition is if a is negative. These are two separate conditions, okay. So don't mix them, that if u is equal to 0 then a will be negative. It does not say like that. The first case is if u is equal to 0, and the second case is if a is negative. So if a is negative, the first equation will become v is equal to u minus at. The second equation will become ut minus half at square, and the third equation will become v square is equal to u square minus 2as. Okay, now we will be starting with the numericals. We will be doing the numericals using the three equations of motion. The thing that you have to keep in mind is that the proper selection of the equation should be done. and that is not a very big deal. You just keep in mind that which terms are given and what you have to find out. Okay, according to that you will be selecting the equation of motion. Let me start with this first sum so that the thing becomes more clear. The question says a body starts with an initial velocity of 10 meter per second and acceleration 5 meter per second square. Find the distance covered by it in 5 seconds. The first thing that you will do is write the given data. The first says initial velocity. In the bracket, write the symbol that is being used to denote it, that is u, and then write the value or the magnitude that is being given, that is 10 meter per second. Next, acceleration is given. Acceleration is denoted by small a, and that is 5 meter per second square. Next, time is given. Time is denoted by t, and it is 5 seconds. You have to find distance s. Now see, in the second and the third equation we have s. For the second one, it is s is equal to ut plus half at square, and the third equation is v square is equal to 2as plus u square. Now see, for the third equation what we need to find out s, we need u. Yes, we have u. We need a. The question has given us a also, and we need v, that is the final velocity, but the final velocity is not given, so I cannot choose the third equation. The second equation requires u, initial velocity given, t, time, it is given, a, acceleration, it is also given, so I can apply the second equation. This is the way you will be doing the selection of the equations. Now you put the given values. Make sure you are writing the unit properly and do follow the BODMAS rule. Okay, that is, first you will be using the brackets, then the off, then division, then multiply, then add, and then subtract. Okay, if you disobey BODMAS rule, your answer will be wrong. And one more thing, make sure all the datas are in their SI unit until and unless the question asks you to convert it into some other unit. Okay, now if the question was give the distance travelled in kilometer, so you will convert meter into kilometer and give your answer. So after putting the values, I have got the value for distance, that is 112.5 meter. Now see the second question. Second question says a train moving with a velocity of 20 meter per second is brought to rest by applying brakes in 5 seconds. The train is brought to rest, that means it was moving and now it is at rest, that means its final velocity v is equal to 0, and it was moving with a velocity of 20 meter per second, that is its initial velocity u is 20 meter per second and time is 5 seconds. Calculate the retardation. Retardation is nothing but negative acceleration, so I need to calculate acceleration. Acceleration can be calculated by using all the three equations, but I need to see what is being given. See, for the second and third equation I need s, that is distance, but distance is not given. For the first equation, v is required, that is final velocity, u is required, that is the initial velocity, and time is required. All three are given. So I am putting the values and getting acceleration as minus 4 meter per second square. Minus sign denotes that there is a retardation. So retardation is equal to 4 meter per second square.